What's up, I like scary? We are back. I hope you guys are having an awesome day. I'm having an awesome day. It feels great to be a horror fan. So you guys, today we're going to talk about some Scream 6 speculation. Talk about something that I seen in the trailer the moment I seen it, when I reacted to it. And we're going to talk about it today. And it's, you're starting to become out there. And people are wondering about it. I'm going to tell you how I feel about everything. And before we get started, definitely smash the like button, guys. It definitely helps. So today I want to talk about Tara being Ghostface. Now, when I watched this trailer, the moment I seen Tara, hanging off that that theater balcony, and she has like this smirk on her face. Now, in my opinion, this smirk can mean, two things or a few things. Maybe it's like, okay, this is the end of my time. Like, just let me go. Let me go, and just save your ass, because it's over. Maybe she's injured to the point she can't even keep up with Sam while they're getting chased by Ghostface. She feel like she's slowing Sam down, type of thing. But the smile is so damn sinister. It's like a smirk, and it's the way, I'll see if it was just like kind of like a, I don't know how to explain it. It's the eyes, man. When it's like the way she's looking at her. It's almost how Dr. Zartane looked at Hawkins in Halloween 2018. Seriously, like, and you saw what happened next after that. But I think what's going on with this, that Sam can possibly be finding out that Tara's Ghostface, and the reason behind everything is that when we watch Scream 5, you guys, we've seen that scene where they're in the hospital, and Sam is kind of having a heart-to-heart with Tara as a sister, and Tara actually just now is about to find out that Sam's dad is Billy Loomis. Sam's dad is the notorious Ghostface killer, Billy Loomis, and she kind of tells Tara that, and Tara doesn't react, the way that she should, in my opinion. She kind of is like pissed, and she basically finds out that the reason why her dad abandoned her, and her mom becoming like a drunk and just always away from her doing life and doing trips and everything, and she's just not around Tara like a mom should be around her daughter. And also, what doesn't make it any better is that Sam's not a good sister. Sam's not a good sister. She's not playing that role how it's supposed to be played as a sister. She's not around Tara. That's why, I remember watching Scream 5 and seeing that opening scene with Tara, and then we seen Richie and Sam at the bowling alley. She gets the calls like your sister, and it was like their energy just wasn't there. I don't know if it was the way they wrote the script, or I don't know, but it just wasn't there. It was almost like they didn't know each other. And if they did that on purpose, bro, great job to you guys, because you had me convinced that they were kind of just not close. And we found out that in there that Sam was doing drugs and everything. She's just not a good sister. And I feel like the main thing that kind of, and everyone, you kind of can figure this out, but the fact that the same situation is like low-key going on that happened in the original Scream with Billy Loomis, when Nev's mom and, Billy Loomis' mom moved out and abandoned him because of the Nev situation with his mom and everything. And it kind of just, pushed him to becoming a Ghostface. Like, that was like the icing on the cake. And I think that they can really, like, instead of just saying, West, they can go back into these stories and dig out some methods and bring it to, a newer Scream. And I think that's what they're going to try to do, possibly. I think that would be crazy. I touched on the fact that Sam can possibly be a killer, which I'm still all for. But Tara is a, like Randy said, man, everybody's a suspect. This is what I'm trying to tell you guys. I think that possibly Tara can be the killer, and it can be something like, similar to like Roman. Also, Nev's brother, he's basically, on Nev's ass because his mom abandoned him. It's like these, Ghostfaces are created off moms abandoning them. It's like that's the trend in these stories, and I think they're trying to possibly tell us something. Tara's like in the same shoes as those guys, and now I know that Tara's very small. Seriously, she's very small, so I don't want to be convinced that she's killing motherfuckers and she's like super tiny. So I mean, maybe she can be like in cahoots with Ghostface. Maybe she can be the one, the inside man type thing. Like when she gets the reveal, like say if we get a reveal that Tara's Ghostface, she doesn't even wear the mask. Like, she just has a regular get up on like a pistol or something, mask, scared, whacked out. She's just like the mastermind, of the cult. You know, we were thinking that Stu Macher's the mastermind. What if Tara's the one who got everybody together? Or we can do this too, because I'm not gonna lie, if Tara's like, it's like some good and some bad about it, because okay, say if Tara is Ghostface, it kind of messes up things that happen in Scream 5, you know, with the opening kill and stuff like that. It just doesn't, you know, wouldn't make sense if Ghostface chasing her through the kitchen and, you know, he stabs her. So what if once she finds out that Billy Loomis is Sam's dad and everything and all of this crazy stuff, that's what gives her the power and the energy to say, you know what? She doesn't deserve to be on Earth anymore. I'm going to take her out. You fucked up my life, I'm going to fuck up yours. And think about it like this. If she knows that, you know, Sam's dad is like kind of sort of her weak spot, obviously, because he lives in her brain, and, you know, he's a killer, maybe she would try to reignite that story, Ghostface coming after Sam, and you know how Billy was coming after Ned, and that's what's going to basically be the one that crushes Sam. That's why, you know, Tara's probably thinking like, hey, what if I start this back up again, even after us really dealing with a Ghostface? I'm gonna decide to be a Ghostface and get some shit going. You know, I'm gonna get something going, and it's gonna basically be a whole full cycle type of thing. And I think that Tara can definitely do that. I can see her doing something similar to that, but I don't see her being like masked, you know, up with the robe on. It's almost like how they said Amber Kill do it. You know, Tara's very small, so I can see her being like the, you know, the mastermind of the cult, you know, that we're talking about that's going to happen in Scream 6. And something else I kind of want to talk about, you guys, before we end off, is that what if, okay, so if we're having a Ghostface cult, we have about over three Ghostface, right? We saw the shrine in the trailer. Now, we saw a lot of Easter eggs. We saw Tatum Riley's get up. We saw Billy's shirt. We saw sketches of Kirby. We seen like sheriff get ups. We saw all type of stuff, man, like literally from these films. And the moment I seen this, I said two things. I said, someone has to be working like the evidence department or with the authorities to get evidence like this, especially, you know, there's blood on it, or these are not real. Somebody replicated these, like collectors like myself, because they're obsessed with it and they want to have something similar to the Scream used item where they are located. So I think it could be two things, but I'm kind of pushing that maybe these are real. I don't see how they got these things though. It's crazy, because you ever think some of these things are just like, will just, you know, break apart, or they're super old, man. Scream was filmed a long time ago, you know. This is years later, this story. So if these are, you know, real things in this shrine, bro, it has to be like a cop. We got Kirby, like that's in the working with the authorities, and we have Dermot. And man, same thing still falls like with the cult. But I feel like if, okay, a cop ever be's like Ghostface, they're gonna definitely be like the head of like the group of the Ghostface, because they're the cops. Think about it. You're not gonna make, if you got a group of Ghostface, you're not gonna make the cops bottom tier, because they can arrest your ass if it comes down to it. So I can see that, like Dermot being the head of the cult just because he has the power, or Kirby, which I don't know about Kirby anymore. So at first I was like Kirby, but I kind of want to see Kirby push through, man. She's finally came back to Scream. We don't want to bring her back just to waste her. But in our reality, this is a possibility. Everybody in here kind of has motives. Kirby's can go back to Scream 4. We don't know, but I feel like it could be something like that. Like I said, Tara doesn't have to mask up. This situation is the same way. They don't have to mask up. They just be the brains behind it, set everything up, keep the story going, you know. But also, from that scene, what I seen in the beginning of that trailer with the shotgun, that has to be somebody that knows their shit. I am so stuck, like to this day after the trailer, how when the guy who owns the bodega shoots the shotgun and Ghostface, damn, they say he just falls on the ground, which I can see, but it happens too damn fast. Like okay, tuck and roll like on some army shit. Like that's Ghostface. He has a whole ass robe on, so it's just kind of weird, bro. And it's the way, you know, he takes the gun from the guy. He just shoots him immediately. It's like he was trained to do it. It's almost like a cop. You know, cops are very, you know, advanced in protecting themselves. And it was the way, you know, he hits the guy, he takes the knife, he stabs him. Like, bro, holy shit, I didn't know Ghostface was John Wick. Like, it's something about that specific Ghostface in that story, bro. I don't know what it is. I will not be surprised, bro, if it's, okay, we might get a big, huge reveal that no one's hitting on the nose right now. But it's something that is not matching up, because that motherfucking Ghostface is different. Like he told Gil, I'm something different. Jumping over couches and shit. Like, come on. I mean, Ghostface does stuff like that, but that store scene was really different when he just, bro, you look, the 90s Ghostface would have got killed in that store scene when he shot that shotgun. I'm gonna just tell you straight up. No one's tucking and rolling and fucking looping around, and bro, y'all saw the scene. It was crazy. So you guys comment down below what you guys think about everything I talked about. Do you think that Tara is possibly Ghostface? Do you see a duo cop killer, you know, the duo cop killer Ghostface also being a part of it because of the evidence in the shrine? Comment down below. But unfortunately, it's the end of the video. Don't forget to hit me on social media. I like sharing on Instagram, I like sharing on TikTok, right on Facebook, and I like sharing on Twitter. And right there where it says subscribe, next to it, click join. Also, check out Patreon to get exclusive content and benefits of the channel. And yeah, you guys, watch some horror movies. Stay scary out there. I love you all. Peace.